Good morning and welcome to your reading for Monday, February 9th. I am going to get some overall energy for the reading. I really like these oracle cards. So overall energy for Monday, February 9th, please. Okay, so the first card we have out is Moonlight Rest. So it's about restoration, softness, and cycles. And it says, even the moon take nights off. So this is an interesting card coming out for a Monday morning, is this Moonlight Rest, where it's almost, saying that overall, there are cycles in life, and we can be, easy on ourselves or soft on ourselves or kind to ourselves. I think that's really the message that I'm getting here, is that if we are kind to ourselves, that we can go ahead and take this type of rest. But what I really like about this is that this moon is shining so brightly, and then we have these stars that seem to be much bigger than the other stars. So what I'm getting here is about this, like this divine feminine energy, where we have an opportunity to rest and to allow for these blessings to come towards us. So, here she is, nicely resting, and we see these beautiful blessings that are coming down while she's resting. And so maybe while you're sleeping, you're actually being blessed by the angels, by the ancestors, by Creator, about being in that place, being open to receive. And that is that divine feminine energy, is when we allow for ourselves to be still and not have to do anything to be provided for. And this is what this is showing, that we all have this a masculine and feminine energy within us, the yin and the yang, the light and the dark, that dichotomy that we have inside of us, the exact opposites. It's about coming into balance with that. And I know that the divine feminine frequency is definitely on the rise, and it is about just being open to receive without becoming too busy and almost preventing those things from coming toward you. So that's what we get there for Moonlight Rest, divine feminine energy, and allowing for those blessings to come toward you. And then we also have Becoming Whole. So it is about balance, it's about healing. And it's about recognizing that you are never broken, that it's just a matter of allowing for this unfolding to happen for you. So when we recognize that we are never fully broken, and this was a teaching that was given to me many years ago, is that our spirit, our soul is always well. And this is this energy that flows through us. I always say, like, if you can think of those rays of sun coming through the clouds, that's what I imagine what our souls look like as they enter our body. And that's what allows for us to move and to think and all of those kinds of things. And so that energy that allows for our heart to beat, for our parasympathetic nervous system to be working, so all those involuntary things that are happening within our body, it is powered by the energy of the divine. And we all have a little slice of Creator within us. And so as we have that little piece of Creator, this is what allows us to be connected to everyone around the world. And seeing how we're all connected is having a bit of that divine energy from Creator that allows for us to be a human being. So if you are ever feeling like you have kind of lost your way, you can always tap into this energy, this energy that comes from Creator, this beautiful spirit or soul that you have within you. And I always say within you, but when in actual fact that we are like spirits, great big spirits with our body inside of this beautiful great big spirit. And well, I'm going to take this one more card. It's called Soul Reunion. It's about oneness, unity, and grace. All the fragments were always one story. So it is about being a part of the one, being a part of Creator. When we see this becoming whole, it's about recognizing that we are connected to everyone and everything on Mother Earth, in this physical existence. It is about unity. It's about coming together and all of us bringing a piece of ourselves, a piece of our culture, the way that we believe. It is bringing this all together because my belief is that it all fits together for us to come together in unity throughout the world. So we have a soul reunion. So as I said, that balance, becoming balanced within self, with the yin and the yang, how I got all of that out of this moonlight rest, that divine energy. So really, what I see with these two cards is like you have balanced the light and the darkness and you have become whole. What a beautiful message right off the hop for a Monday morning. So you have really been doing a lot of self-reflection is what I get from these three cards. But let's get some more information for Monday, February 9th. Hopefully everybody is surviving this freezing cold weather that we have here in Canada. It is definitely a deep freeze. Our water is freezing over, which is really nice to see. So Mother Earth is absolutely getting a rest this winter. Okay, so let's just get some more cards. We have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Swords, we have the Queen of Wands, the Hermit, the Page of Swords, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so what I see here is the Two of Pentacles, and it could be around a decision around money, but it can also mean balance. And when I see it here in this root chakra, I do believe that it is about balance, that you have found some balance within yourself here. You have decided, actually, to begin a journey of balance. When I see it in this root chakra placement here, you have chosen to go on a journey, and it is something on an earthly level. So it may have something to do directly with plants, or maybe in this case we have a lot of mushrooms around this woman. So something to do with the earth. So maybe you've decided to to create balance for yourself by being in nature, or maybe you have decided to try to be part of that balance for Mother Earth. But it is also about partnerships as well. But as we move from that root chakra into the sacral, we have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords, it is about discernment here. It is about having ambition. And it is also about being a little bit daring. So the Knight of Swords, having that younger feel, not quite as young as the Page in terms of as maybe an offer here, but there is definitely something going on in terms of discernment, of having that maybe you're feeling very focused on a passion project that you have with this Knight of Wands coming up in the sacral chakra. Now, this also could be, as it's coming up in the sacral chakra, it could also be a person who could be a youngish person that could be around you with that Knight of Swords. We'll move on into the solar plexus. We have the Queen of Wands. So this is all about confidence. And you can see here this Queen of Wands has a lot of confidence. You can see as she's walking forward with this beautiful staff that is this passion, this wand. She has a lot of self-confidence as she's walking with this wand. So what I see here in the solar plexus is that your confidence is able to grow here. And then we go into the heart chakra with the Hermit. So when I think of the Hermit here in this heart chakra, it is about going within. It is about finding that inner guidance within yourself, about allowing for you to go in and to reflect on what it is that your soul is asking you to, whatever this vision is, because right after the Hermit I see this this Page of Swords. So we have the Knight of Swords and we have the Page of Swords. And it could be about an offer. It could be around, beginning to learn something new, studying something new. And it comes right underneath this soul reunion. So maybe you have really been focusing on becoming whole, becoming balanced, and you're doing that by going into this hermit mode, by really having an opportunity to spend time with yourself and to think about what it is that you want for yourself. And I see that confidence is growing in whatever it is that you have just recently chosen to do with this with the Two of Pentacles. And then in the third eye, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So what I see here with the Wheel of Fortune is your luck is changing. And it being in the third eye position, maybe you're having an opportunity to see things more clearly. And when I say that, even just seeing this person here as she's looking through this wheel, it does look much clearer when she is looking through that wheel. So it's almost like, seeing things clearly after going through all kinds of hardship, or maybe it seemed like things were in the dark. But you are making a choice to step through this, it almost looks like a portal here with this Wheel of Fortune, and moving into something that is much brighter. Something where, it almost looks like the sun in the center of this Wheel of Fortune, but your luck is changing. It is improving. You definitely have luck on your side. And it is, from what I see here, because you are giving yourself this moonlight rest, allowing for the divine feminine to settle in. And when we think about that divine feminine, I feel like the masculine has been so much for so long, that you're able to bring into balance this divine feminine and divine masculine within you. And this is what allows you to become whole, but it hasn't been without work, because we see the Hermit here at the center of the reading. So you have taken the time to really spend that time self-reflecting about building your confidence and about choosing you, choosing to love yourself. That is all that divine feminine energy. And then finally, in the crown chakra, we have the Three of Wands, which is about waiting, about being patient to see what kinds of, what ships will come in for you. So it looks as though you've started out on a very passionate project. When I see those Three of Wands there, you've begun this journey. Maybe it is the journey of this relationship between you and the divine. And just kind of seeing how this is going to move forward for you. I'm going to get some more clarifiers here for each of these chakra placements and the cards that we've received here. So we have the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles is being clarified by the Judgment card. And what the Judgment card is about answering a call. So as you can see here, these people are being resurrected from their coffins there, and the angel is playing a flute of some sort there and giving aid. We see with that cross. The cross is really standing out to me, and that to me is like reminding me of like a first aid kit, but. So it's like the angels are helping you to resurrect yourself, and you've done a lot of contemplation on whether or not you wanted to answer this call, whatever the angels were asking you to do. But you have definitely decided to take this trip, I see here, with this Knight of Swords. And I'm going to get some more information, some more clarification on the Knight of Swords in the sacral chakra. Way too many. I want one card, Spirit, for the Knight of Swords. One card. Okay, here we go. Isn't that funny? I think this is the card that I just tucked back in. It was the first one that came out. So in this sacral chakra, we have the Seven of Wands, which is about like standing your ground, and with the sacral chakra, it is about creativity. So creating something in this here, and so as you are creating something, you are overcoming all of the challenges with this creation as you've answered the call. You are overcoming the challenges, whatever that happens to be, as you've answered this call and begun to walk along on this journey here. So you are, managing all of those things where, others might be saying, oh no, you shouldn't be doing that. You are saying, yep, absolutely, this is a passion of mine, and I'm absolutely going to keep walking on this journey. With the Queen of Wands, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Wands is being defined by the Queen of Pentacles in the solar plexus chakra in this placement where we have it here. So the Queen of Wands is all about, passion and empathy, being able to hold space for people. So maybe your confidence about holding space for others is growing. But then we have the Queen of Pentacles, and it is about, success, abundance, home, family. So I do see that there is a progression here of, something that is very close to your heart in terms of the Queen of Wands with that spirit leading. So I feel like this is a spirit-led calling that you have responded to. And that it is going to bring you a lot of success and abundance with this beautiful pentacle that is sitting on the Queen's lap there. So as you gain more and more confidence in doing this calling, whatever it is, and and it is almost going to feel as though you're not working that hard at it. That's the funny thing, and I think that it comes from this divine feminine as she's resting there. She's just being open to receive. So I do feel, and it does come right underneath this Queen. The Moonlight Rest comes right above the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So. There are people around you here who are also guiding or helping you along your way. And let's get a clarification for the Hermit card here. And we have the Empress right in the center, right over top of that, this Hermit card. So such a beautiful card, this Empress. It is about abundance. It's about success. It's about happiness. And so it does come underneath. We have becoming whole, we have the Hermit, and then we have the Empress. So they all kind of speak. Well, becoming whole and the Empress, I would say, are very similar cards here. Um, and it is not something that comes easy to people. So becoming whole and becoming this Empress means that you've walked through a lot of dark night of the soul type of things here, and maybe this is what you were doing in this hermit mode, is really processing all of the things that have come to your heart, because this is in the heart chakra. But this is also about wish fulfillment. So as you have become whole, you have your eye on the prize. You are creating something that will be very successful, and it does have to do with being, having a relationship with Mother Earth. When I think of that Empress, I almost think of this cornucopia of abundance all around. So it's not through hard work that you were able to process all of these things that you have gone through in your past, and you have definitely healed your heart. You are giving yourself all of this beautiful love from the divine feminine here. We're healing that heart, and we are becoming whole here. And it is about becoming one, this soul reunion here that we see as well in this overall energy. So we have that Empress right at that heart center, and it is clarifying that Hermit. So you will have wish fulfillment because you've worked very hard on healing your heart. With the Page of Swords, we'll have one card clarifying this Page of Swords. Okay, and the Page of Swords is being clarified by this Four of Cups. So there is an offer coming toward you, and it is about how you have gathered yourself up, like all of the fragments of yourself throughout your lifetime, and put yourself together, and you're very focused on something. You're very focused on these three cups here in front of you. But what I'm kind of getting, and especially with this Page of Swords, we see the focus with that Page of Swords. The sword is that mental discernment, or thoughts. So it's almost like this gentleman here is really focusing on these ones here. But don't forget, be aware, I guess, that you have another offer coming toward you, and it is coming directly from the divine. And the reason why you are getting this beautiful gift from the divine is because you are recognizing unity, you are recognizing oneness within yourself and with others throughout the world here. And as we move on into this Wheel of Fortune and Three of Wands, let's get a card for the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Page of Pentacles. So we do have an offer here. This is about the third eye. And, it is about clarity. As we see this Wheel of Fortune, it's good luck. So this good luck is going to bring you this offer. Again, I do see an offer coming in for you, and it is coming from the divine. And it is about the work that you have done. So just really focus on your goals to bring this great success. So it's almost like we have two cards of focus when we have this Page of Swords and we have the Page of Pentacles. So really being discerning about what kinds of earthly offers are coming toward you. But it is for the good. It is good luck when we have the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the Three of Wands, and that's about, being patient. It is coming in the crown chakra, and the clarification for the Three of Wands is the Wheel of Fortune. As we have the Wheel of Fortune come out here previously, that your luck is changing for the better. So, oh my gosh, it's already 24 minutes. But What I do want to say is that I have received message from Spirit that I need to take more time in my readings so that I can get more of the messages that are coming to me from these cards. I do pull a lot of cards, and what Spirit's telling me is that I can glean a whole lot more if I'm able to take my time here. So your luck is changing. Be patient with these Three of Wands. Take your time. See what work you've put in up until this point on whatever it is that the Judgment card here with the angels have called you and asked you to do. Something where you are passionate about it, but it's also going to bring you abundance in life. And it's really not from not doing hard work, because you absolutely have been doing very hard work here, and we see this as the Empress being in the very center of the reading within this heart chakra. So just pay attention, focus on your goals. Do know that you are stepping through this portal. You have answered the call from the divine, from the angels. You're passing through this portal. More and more things will become very clear to you as I see this Wheel of Fortune in the intuition placement here. And to just be patient with yourself as you were receiving these messages from Creator, with this being in that crown chakra placement. And we have luck in both of these areas. Under the crown chakra, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So things may be, as you're being patient with yourself, as you're allowing for the divine feminine part of yourself to just be open to receiving as you are a whole being, that you will receive a lot of success if you stand your ground and follow your intuition here. Follow this intuition and your creativity as this Empress. So I think I'm going to leave it right there. So that is your reading for Monday, February 9th. If you liked what I talked about today and things resonated with you, then it means that we are vibrating likely around the same kind of frequency. So it is for the collective who does resonate with the things that I am talking about. I thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and share my readings, please. It does help the channel. Take good care.